Hi everyone, it's great to see you. Happy New Year. I am here for the first unboxing of 2025 and it is a Mr. Maple box, which always makes me very, very happy. So unfortunately, right off in 2025, I came down with COVID. However, that meant that I got to do some plant shopping online, and Mr. Maple is always one of my favorite places to order from. So not a sponsored video, but I am very excited. Now, I ordered 2 evergreens from Mr. Maple here, different than any that I have. Oh, and they're so cute. Oh my goodness. Okay. When we talk about miniature evergreens, this is a miniature here. So this is a ilex, a holly, and you know, I was inspired, of course, with Christmas time, and holly with their bright red berries is so beautiful. This is rated by Mr. Maple as one of the best miniature hollies you can get. It is called Rock Garden, and it's called Rock Garden because, well, it would be perfect in a rock garden or a fairy garden or a little railway garden, something very, very tiny, because look at how small it is. And Rock Garden holly, this is a female holly, so it will get bright red berries, stays very dense, very compact, and it only grows about 1 inch a year. So in 10 years, this might get about 1 foot by 1 foot. So it's going to be a very, very tiny little holly, but one that you can put outside in between things in your garden to give that pop of bright red berry and shiny dark green foliage in the winter months. And I think that's really, really exciting. Oh, the cats are interested in what's next. So I've had some really good experiences with hollies this year. Up front, when we moved in, we had 3 very large female holly bushes. So those are the ones that get the berries on them. 2 on each side of our large window, out by our living room, and then 1 to the left of our stairway. I was told that you know, I don't really know what type they are. I think somebody said they were a Nellie Stevens holly. They tend to have a little bit more orangish berries. I do have male hollies back in a corner of the yard, male holly berries, which don't get berries, male holly bushes, so they get pollinated, so I don't have to worry about that. But they were really, really huge. A lot of your older types of holly just can get out of control, and they started to get so big that as I backed the car out, I would scrape the side of my car on some of them. So in an earlier video last year, we replaced 2 of those with green tower conifers, and then at the beginning of winter, we took out the last one and we replaced it with a beautiful red beauty holly. So now a red beauty holly has very, very red berries also, but it is considered a dwarf. So it might get 7 feet tall by 4 to 5 feet wide. Perfect for this place here. So that one being a dwarf, a miniature is considered much smaller than a dwarf. So we're talking 1 to 2 feet here. That's like 7 foot by 4 feet, but both really, really beautiful. So we popped outside really quickly so I could just show you Red Beauty, and you can tell this is going to be about 4 by 7 feet. So let's see. I'm 5'3", so it's going to get a little bit taller than me, and a couple of feet on each side, so it'll fill up this area really nicely. Now, it opens up this view more, so we're going to have more to do there come spring. Let's take a look at the other thing in here that the cats were so interested in. Oh yes, this is Ohlendorffii. I don't know if I said that right or not, but it is a Norway spruce. And the great thing, so this is from Norway. Well, this is from Mr. Maple, grown in the United States, but originally it's a Norway spruce. I'm correcting a quick mistake here. Although this is a Norway spruce, it was found by Mr. Ohlendorff himself, who was German, as a chance seedling in Russia, so not directly from Norway, sorry. And it's hardy down to zone 2. So both the Red Beauty and my adorable little rock garden miniature holly here, this is a Japanese holly, are hardy down to zone 6. So they'll be fine, but I probably want to make sure they're planted in the ground. Zone 2, I mean, this is going to be hardy in a planter, whatever you want. In about 10 years, it could reach a maximum size of about 3 feet by 3 feet, and it stays pretty globular, which is really, really cool. So I'm going to be putting this one in a planter because I know it will be happy and able to take up that much cold as it's outside. So I'm going to get these watered and put them out. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.